Right. Then I've got a question from Gracious Peter. Can you please give me tips in tackling a picture essay? So I'm not really sure, I just brought last year's paper. I'm not sure what your problem is, all right? So if we're talking about how you tackle an essay topic, any essay topic, the examiners try to make them as broad and wide as they possibly can. So we've got a picture here of a teddy bear. You can't get much broader than that. Now, why do examiners set these unbelievably wide essay topics? So that the however many thousands of students are writing this particular paper, and if we take, let's say, all of the students writing English, if it's SAL or FAL or home language, there are about 1 million matric candidates. You're setting a topic for 1 million people. You can't make it narrow. You can't make it write about living on a farm with goats, because your urban children are going to go, what do you mean living on a farm with goats? Do you understand? I can't say, describe the traffic problems you have when you go to school. And you go, what traffic problems? So they've got to set topics that are as wide as possible. Now, what is your job as the candidate is to narrow that topic right down. So this is what they set. This is what you write. So please don't look at a picture of a teddy bear and write. Teddy bears are toys. This is a teddy bear. It has a white muzzle and white at the ends of its paws and a big heart. Hearts are about love. No, because the other 1 million children might be writing that as well. So you look at this teddy bear, and maybe you were given a teddy bear by somebody for Valentine's Day this year. Write about that teddy bear and what it meant to you. I had an essay a few years ago about a child who got chocolates at Valentine's Day, and she was so pleased because, this member of her class had given her chocolates, and then she discovered that he'd given the same box of chocolates to every person in the class, or every girl in the class. So you might like to look at the teddy bear, and I could imagine a very similar essay about, you get this teddy bear, you think, oh, I'm so special, and your heart is going, and you're looking at your friends and thinking, you don't know, and then you suddenly realize everybody's got the teddy bear. Do you understand? Make it real. So what do we say with hip hop? Keep it real. So is this teddy bear real to you? Do you have a point of view about the toys that are given to children? Do you have an issue around feminism and you want to talk about toys that you want for girls, and maybe you don't like the dolls that girls get? We know that there are also people who feel that gender should not be an issue with toys. Well, a teddy bear could be for a boy or a girl. What about the issues of Western kind of colonial type toys like a teddy bear? Should we not have African toys? So you could write an argumentative essay, a discursive essay, a descriptive essay of a teddy bear that you were given. You could write a narrative essay about Valentine's Day when you got a teddy bear. You could write a reflective essay about, I wish I'd had a teddy bear when I was a child. I hear other people describing teddy bears and I think it might have been quite a nice toy, or whatever. So when you say, give me some help around, what exactly did you say? Tips in tackling a picture essay. It's exactly the same tip that I would give for tackling any essay. You've got to make it real. You've got to make it in that way personal to you, so that it becomes something that is different from the other 1 million essays that are being written at the same time in all the other exam venues. Okay, and the second picture was this one. It's a person walking along, and there's an enormous paintbrush, and the paintbrush is drawing, and it's making a road. So you've got a sense of, you might say the person is not controlling that paintbrush. Your life is controlled for you. So if, let's just say, if you took that, you were going to write an argument. So this is, I don't know how to draw it. I bet you Mbali's sitting there, but Mbali's got a problem. She needs to come here and sort out the problem. This is a paintbrush, right, over here, okay, paintbrush. And it's drawing it, and there's a person, little person over here walking along. Right, so maybe you feel that this giant paintbrush in the sky is some controlling force that is directing the direction of your life. Now, again, what do? I scrabble around inside my head to remember something that would fit in this, to make it personal, to make it different. And I was at university with a student who was doing engineering. And I said to her, that's fabulous. You know, there's so few girls, certainly back then, doing engineering. And she said, it was chosen for me by my parents. And so that's one example, okay? So this is the engineering child. And then when I was in my first year of teaching, there was, you know, parents' evening. You meet the parents. And the parents used to meet the form teacher. And you would kind of discuss the child as a whole. So I'm in my classroom, and this parent comes in, and I've got the report. And I say to the parent, child's doing really badly in art. This was grade 10. She doesn't seem very enthusiastic about her art. I'm the English teacher, you know, tell me about the art. Oh, the mother said, it was my last chance to do art. Okay, how do you respond to that? I was a first-year teacher. You smile and wave. So I've got two examples of students whose choice of subjects was made by their parents. This one in grade 10, or obviously at the end of grade 9, going into the FET phase. And this one, even at university. Now, does this connect with you? How did you choose your grade 9 subject choice evening? How did it go? Are you having problems? Did you want to change in grade 10 or 11? Did your parents let you? So do you understand? I'm taking this topic. There's the person on the road walking along, but there's this big paintbrush drawing that. And I'm saying maybe it's control. Maybe you want to say, no, it's the choices that I am making. And I feel like a very, very small person on a very big road. But I realize the choices I make are actually making this pathway. Well, what choices did you make? Did you decide to do rugby, soccer? Is it sport? Was it art? Was it hip hop? Are you a rap artist? I can't write the essays for you, because it's got to be something that you are invested in, that, I want to write about this. Because what is an essay finally? It's something you are sharing with the marker. And you can't share, there is a big paintbrush in the sky. The big paintbrush in the sky draws our pathways. And we are just little people walking along. Because if the other million children are writing that, the markers, are there going to be a break soon? Because what's the excitement? We want to be able to remember your essays and go, there was this incredible essay about whatever. Okay, so my tips are the same. How do I approach a topic? By saying, what in my life can I share with this marker? What is it? And students have said to me, well, does that mean we can't write? Let me just get I want a new, I can't find a new one. I'll put it here. Can we not write things like fantasy? Can we not write science fiction? Can we not write, I'm trying to think of other things. I'm worried about detective. Can we not write a Gothic essay? You can write whatever genre you want to write. But remember, your genres must still come across as real. You can't write a detective essay that sounds like every other detective novel I've ever read, or a police thing that sounds like something I've seen on TV, or something that sounds like a soapy that I've watched, because it's got to have something that's different. And I was reading some advice about how to write fantasy. And this person was saying, if you have magic, just think about the boundaries of magic. If it's just everything, then it reduces the tension in your essay. If you're going to have a dragon, what does the dragon eat? And if the dragon can eat anything, then what are you doing when the dragon is eating your hand? You know, you've got to think about fantasy. It's got to have an internal logic. And there's a lot of advice from people who write different things. And so you need to think about, yes, you can write whatever genre you want to write, but it still has to have something real. And the reality comes from your own input into that genre. And it must have a sense of felt life. What Henry James, the author, said was felt life. So even if I'm in a different world, it must still have a sense of this is real to the people in this world. It must connect. People's emotions are the same. The emotions of your characters must be real. And the other thing I would say, where was I drawing my narrow picture? Here, I would say have a very narrow time frame as well. Students try to write about 3 generations and how they all kill each other, and they do that in 300 words. Please don't.